It's week one of the...
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. And that's complete to Adams. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal. A good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Barkley is not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Barkley again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he'll take it into the... So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off, and he's able to get it back. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They've got his man complete. And he is... So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 38. Back to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. They go play action with Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they work this well outfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. David Onyemata, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw here. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he's going to get another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. There he goes again. And down to the 28-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 2nd and 7. They'll set up a throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Forced out to his left. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be caught for... Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. A good pickup there at 22. Hurts sets up to throw it. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Throwing is Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And he is caught, and he'll take it in. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1 of one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back